Alright, good night, y'all. I just want to preface this video by just saying that I appreciate you guys if you have been watching me. I appreciate the support that you guys have been showing me. Alright, and right now we're on our road to 10K first, and then we shall progress to other goals after that. So basically, I don't know why I took that large deep breath, but basically this video is about intentionality, and I will also preface this video again by saying that I do have notes, right, that I have written down, right, kind of, showcasing this intentionality that I speak of. I want to say something first. Most people confuse activity with productivity. They believe that when they are touching on certain things such as, you know, reading books, and they're doing things such as washing dishes, or occupying their time with something such as YouTube, they believe they're being productive with their time. Right? There is a whole confusion and also interpretation of what productivity is. Right? I just want to showcase that first. Productivity is basically the measure of how effectively you use your time, energy, and resources to get meaningful work done. Not just work done, but meaningful work. Right? Work that eventually has a substantial role within your future. Right? It's not just about being busy or like doing more or seeming like you're doing a lot, but it's actually about doing what matters. All right. If you don't prioritize your own life, someone else will. That's by Greg McKeown, right? I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I know it's by Greg, right? If you don't prioritize your life, someone else will, right? That means you'll be subject to someone's control, right? If you don't actually take control of your own life. If you aren't someone that tries to continuously expand your academic prowess or just gain general knowledge on just a wide variety of topics, or even a specific niche topic, you're allowing yourself to be subjected under control of someone else due to ignorance playing a substantial factor, you know, within people not being able to make impactful and the right decisions. A lot of people jump into tasks without thinking they matter. Alright? Many people just tend to, like I said, jump into tasks without thinking they matter. Meaning that you'll do a task without actually having an intention set behind it, without even actually seeing the results, or not even seeing the results perhaps, but actually meaning to really do the task set at hand. For example, if we were doing something such as, emptying the bin, we're not thinking about that. That's kind of just automated, right? But perhaps if we do something as such as, you know, maybe taking the time, to organize our closet, or taking the time to actually learn to do things that we believe we already know how to do, kind of just expanding the knowledge that we have in a certain pertaining to that certain subject. We build our cerebrium, and also without even understanding what it really is, it kind of can just throw off the whole point and kind of make it seem you kind of just perceive it as useless, right? If you don't understand why it's really, kind of important, right? And just this regular habit. Something as just organizing your closet properly, or, you know, j- just just being intentional with how you even cut your nails. Like today, I learned how to cut my nails. I know how to cut my nails, right? But there was more to it. There's techniques, bro. Like literally cutting the right side, then the left side, and then cutting straight. Or what you can just do, or you can just cut a big straight line, and then you can after cut the left and right, or you just cut a big straight line in general. And it's like, then after that, if you want your nails to seem or look healthy, right, you before you really even cut your nails for it, you wash your hands. Then you cut your nails with whatever technique you use, and then after that you oil your hands and lotion your hands, right, to basically replace the oil that has been washed off. Bro, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. But it's just being intentional with how you go about things that can just expand and just better the whole process of doing that thing in general, right? Even with this video, I have notes written down, right? I said I wanted to freestyle more and articulate myself, with that freestyle, and I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to be intentional with it. Like, for example, right, me having these notes beforehand and right at my fingertips, really just being handy, they allow me to like refresh thoughts and actually articulate what I also want to say too, right? Therefore, keeping me not only on track, but also being able to keep me conveying the message I want. Like, literally, if you just roll fast in the wrong direction, you're going nowhere. You're wrong against the current, wrong against the stream. Literally. Multitasking, distractions, checking emails all days are not being active. Or it's just being active. It's not even like effective. If you're just checking emails, bro, and you're multitasking, you're not being really efficient. Alright, it may seem efficient in the moment, but it's like what you're doing is you're quite literally splitting up your expenditure into so many different tasks, right? And doing pure bullshit that has no long-term benefit. It has no proper longevity, and it's not even sustainable in the future. If you're checking your emails, right, it might be a good habit because there might be something in there that you actually need in the future. But it's like, bro, if you're just checking your habits if you're just checking your, your Gmail. If I said habits, I didn't mean to say habits. But if you're just checking your Gmail and your email all day, you're not being an effective person, bro. You're just being active. You're actively doing dumb shit. All right. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want that. Since I, talked about how it's a problem prior, I'm going to talk about how you can be intentional, right, and boost productivity. What I want you to do first is clarify your priorities. Help you focus on what truly matters to you, right? Like, avoid shiny object distractions. Basically, if you don't know what shiny object syndrome is, or shiny object, you know, whatever, it's basically where you just go to different things, right? Just like I said, dividing your expenditure into many different things, such as you're like, let's say you're doing dropshipping, and then you're also doing reselling, right? Kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of using examples of me because I'm not perfect, right? All right. So you're doing dropshipping and you're doing reselling. Like, you're not focusing on one thing. You're not actually properly training yourself on one thing, and therefore, if you're not going to properly learn, right? You're not going to properly learn it. It's going to take much longer, rather than if you had actually focused on one true thing, you'd have been literally so much better at that one true thing. All right. Next thing you want to do is save time. Stop wasting time on low impact tasks. Every action moves the needle. Really and truly, a low impact task, though everything does count, right? Focus on the bigger things at hand. Don't neglect the smaller things, but focus on the bigger things that play a much larger role within your life. If you just only focus on the minuscule things, I promise you, like, time will fly, and you're gonna have like little to no results, bro. Like, you don't want that shit to happen. Another thing you want to do is you want to build momentum. Small wins stack up when actions are deliberate. For example, when you wake up in the morning, instead of just getting off your bed and just going to the shower immediately, wake up like 10 minutes earlier, right? And make your bed. That's a small win. You'd feel so much better. Do that small win. You go in the shower, and after you take a warm shower, put it on cold. That's a small win too, right? You brush your teeth and all that. Then you make yourself breakfast. That's the third small win, right? These small wins quite literally set your day. If you just have these small wins starting off the day, you'll have much larger wins down the road because you're already in such a better mindset than you would be had you just not took these small wins throughout the day. And even doing something that you said you would do is a win too. Like maybe running a little bit, exercising a little bit, playing the piano, or even making a video. That's a small win or it's a big win, depending on the variety and depending on what you do with it. The thing you want to do is reduce stress, less decision fatigue because your direction is clear. Why do you think millionaires have basically the same clothes, right? Almost every day. Now the exact same clothes, but they have a bunch of the same white blanks because less decision making allows for greater decision making on the things that really and truly matter. If you have to wake up and continuously decide on, what you're gonna, do today, and this, then, and the next, it literally is gonna stress you out. So don't do that, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't do that, but write it out. Know what you're gonna do beforehand. Preface the day before the day actually occurs, so that you know what you're going to have to do throughout the day and partake in. It's going to be so much better, I promise you. Knowing what you're going to do, and it also helps you being intentional because it allows time for thinking. It gives you a little breathing room before the day actually starts. How to be. Another thing is being more intentional. What you want to do is start with a why. What's your actual goal? Like I said, prioritizing what you actually want. Prioritizing what you actually want is a big thing. Then ask yourself, is this the best use of my time right now? Or could I be doing something better? If you could be doing something better, bro, do something better, bro. Like, if you're checking your email, bro, and you're actually avoiding, doing product research on your dropshipping item, bro, go fucking do that product research, bro. In the long run, it's going to be a big investment because that product research, bro, is going to help you massively. Then use, like, daily planning tools. Use journals, apps, timer, whatever suits you, bro. Whatever helps you the best. And actually practice saying no to low value stuff. Like, bro, if someone's gonna do some degen shit, bro, and there could be better use of your time, bro, go do something that's better use of your time. I'm not saying ignore, fun stuff. And if you consider degen shit fun, then okay. You don't know when you're gonna die, bro. And you focusing on, I keep saying that, but you don't. And you just focusing on like complete degen shit and no low value shit, bro, is gonna leave you with regrets. And I don't know about you, bro, but I know I'm gonna have regrets in life, but I want to minimize the regrets that I have. So they'll be on a minuscule, literal, like minuscule level, so I can look back on life and be like, okay, it wasn't that bad. All right, remember, intentionality isn't about doing more; it's about doing what matters. Even small intentional steps can change your day. And today, just pick one thing you'll do with full intention and watch how different it feels. All right, if you guys like this video,
Get the fuck off my porch!